So I'm logged in to our primary site, which is located in 152 Neo in Cleveland. And here's our resource pool here. We have a VM and two VSRX VMs configured as a cluster. And I'm also logged into our Baltimore Owings Mills facility, and that'll be our DR data center. And I'll go ahead and start a constant ping to the firewall, and also a constant ping to our web server serving a page. Refresh a couple times here. Here's our testing site that's sitting behind the Juniper firewall. We'll log in to our firewall here. There's an active VPN tunnel configured here and is up and passing traffic. Move over to our Expedient support management console. So this is the view that a customer would see if they had virtual firewall failover. Here is our recovery plan called Expedient testing. The primary site is 152 Neo, as we discussed before. Here's our secondary DR site, Owings Mills in Baltimore. And right now, it's protecting the main production site in 152. Over here under Actions, we can click Execute to initiate a DR event and a failover. It's going to come up with a warning. We do want to continue. And then it's going to ask you to confirm, do we want to confirm a disaster and failover? Now that's processing. And the SAN-to-SAN replication is now working in the background. The ticket has been opened for us in the SMC. Bring up our constant pings. Now the VMs in the primary site at 152 are now powering off. And you can see our constant pings are now timing out. We're no longer connected to our firewall. And our test page will time out. Timed out to our firewall. And we cannot load our web page. And now the environment is completely offline while the SAN-to-SAN replication moves the VMs from the primary to the secondary DR data center. So the SAN-to-SAN replication will take a few minutes to replicate and migrate the protected VMs over to our DR site here in Owings Mills. As you can see, our VMs are now powering on. Once the VMs are powered on and the network is available, the VSRX will reestablish the BGP connection to the Expedient core in the DR site and start announcing its subnets again, and we'll be back online. And our pings are now responding from both our firewall and our web server. So the BGP is reestablished in the DR site, and we're back online. Let's come back to our test page and reload our test page and refresh it a couple times. And we're back up and online. Come back to our firewall. Log back into our firewall. And after a few minutes, we're able to show that the VPN tunnel has come back up. It's going to take a minute or two. And our phase 1 is up. And phase 2 is up and passing traffic without any manual intervention at all. We go back to our primary and secondary sites in Owings Mills. Now we're live and running. All three of our VMs are on. And our primary and 152 have all been shut off. So with just a simple click of a button, a push button DR, we're able to fail over the network and the servers from one data center to another.